Okay, so here's where I'm going with this. The decision to eliminate tobacco use is best viewed as a process, not an event. I say it all the time. Quitting smoking is a process, not an event. Order is important, quitting doesn't come first. Quitting smoking is sudden, all or nothing, and it's scary. Becoming a non-smoker is a transformation. It's forgiving and it's safe. For some smokers, tearing the band-aid off, all or nothing is the right strategy. This is especially true for smokers backed up against a wall with serious medical conditions, needed surgery, ultimatums, employment requirements, etc. And don't get me wrong, it's always better to quit smoking versus continuing to smoke. And it's always better to stop smoking sooner than later. But I hear from a lot of smokers who muscled their way through quitting, and they say not a day passes that they don't wish they could smoke. And that's no way to live. Actually, it is one way to live, but I hope you see where I'm going with this. For smokers who believe this is the only way, the strategy can backfire. Too many failed attempts at quitting can drain motivation and crush hope about being able to achieve it. All or nothing expectations can lead to this sense of hopelessness, and they can lead to that sense of hopelessness very quickly. Many smokers who wish to quit would be wise to accept that the greatest factor in success with quitting is the number of quit attempts. In my opinion, quitting will require on average 6 to 8 thoughtful attempts. And by thoughtful, I mean using prescription or replacements, calling a quit line, setting a quit date in advance, and or developing a specific quit plan. I've talked to so many smokers who gave it everything just 2 or 3 times and they're ready to throw in the towel. And here's my message to them. It's okay to go at it without everything. It can be much more efficient. Just continue to go at it, baby steps. Be a little different than the smoker you were the day or the week before. The average pack-a-day smoker spends 2 hours daily smoking and has been doing it 365 for decades often. So it's going to take a little undoing. It's bananas to think popping a pill, putting on a patch, or chewing a piece of gum are all it might take to snap smokers out of something they've been doing hours a day for decades of their lives. Smokers are up against the most powerful addiction in the world, and to not respect that by rushing into quitting can sometimes be a mistake. Actually, it's okay to rush into quitting. Just don't fall into the trap that it's too hard to quit if it doesn't work out entirely as planned initially. In this program, I'm going to encourage you to approach quitting however feels right for you. I'm also going to encourage you to quit often so that you get your swings and misses in if necessary. Only then do we know where more focus is needed. What feels right is likely to change, or it may require some adjustments along the way. We just don't know exactly how it's going to play out yet, but we will play it out. Quitting is hard to play out when things like knowledge, direction, structure, leadership, and community are missing. Smokers who are still stuck didn't fail at quitting, they just didn't play it out. And it's usually because they were lacking the things that I just mentioned, the very things that you now have. So I look forward to playing this out together.